Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on YouTube Live at The Real Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And I hope all y'all are doing well wherever you are on the globe. This is a general collective tarot slash oracle reading, part two extension from a TikTok live reading that I did earlier today on the topic. Now, everything that you need to know about me, it should be listed. Okay. Hopefully, the connection stays steady. If it doesn't, my apologize. My apologies. It's a long day, you guys. My apologies for, the freezing, the disruptions and things like that, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Now, the title, I believe it says something like why you experienced some of the weird, odd, strange obstacles in your life. And then I think I subtitled, Yes, You Are Right. As you clicked on probably the picture, you saw something pertaining to like the evil eye and, how the roots of it really just jealousy and envy and how that plays out. So earlier on the TikTok live, we did the basic general oracle messages and some runes and things of that nature. We did a Thor cross. So we talked about the past, present, obstacles, divine help, and then your outcome. Okay, so we really got a pretty decent picture of the things that have caused some of you all, if this is resonating with you in your life, lots and lots of undue, unjust, unnecessary challenges and obstacles that were out of this world, okay? And it was beyond, many people would say, well, cause and effect, choices and decisions. So for many of you, this was a compounding effect of your own natural life choices, your own growth, weaknesses, failures, and success, the natural cause of those things on top of people that was external to you trying to sabotage you for a very long time. Okay. So the reading was based on those of you who, unbeknownst to you, you may know this now, but from your childhood and beyond, there was individuals that were literally doing spells, okay? Some of them were literally practicing dark magic or they did some type of a incantation or sacrifice ritual, death rituals, wished ill upon you, just all sorts of things, okay? Some of them did this stuff officially, like Satanists, like spiritual dark practices. Some of them did it in a form of religion, and but it was still, you know, um, forms of wishing or speaking or spelling, you know, devastation in your life, hurt, harm, danger, loss, pain, suffering, struggle. Okay. And then as you all grew, it became more and more so. It was family members, it was co-workers, bosses, lovers, friends and family of lovers. It just started to just trickle and trickle and trickle. People in their envy and jealousy, their insecurity, as well as their, I'm saying their perceptions, their beliefs. So it caused you guys to struggle, to go through a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. You were sabotaged, people posing as folks that want to help you, and really they wanted to slow you down. They wanted to look like a hero. It was just a lot of low vibration there. Um, let's see what else I can share from that other reading. So then some of these individuals started doing things in the 3D. So people were talking behind your back, but smiling in your face. Some of these people were reaching out to some of y'all's lovers. Okay. They didn't want you to have love. They didn't want you to have a happy connection and loving connections. Okay. They did rituals that you would have only toxic people to come into your life or people that would not see you properly. Like it was so much to the story. The good thing is, the divine help that stepped in was you guys were getting success. Um, I believe it was something, where's the other cards at? It was success. It was healing. It was, yeah, this came out. Okay, success, healing. What was the other thing that came out of their team? It was very beautiful. I was really happy to see, you know, in terms of all of the things you all went through, the challenges, the this, the that, the very things that people, or some of them are even still doing. Okay. Um, but you guys got through it. If you haven't yet, you will, okay? Because it just depends on where you are on the timeline in terms of your process of the healing, okay? From the things that affected your mental health, your emotional health, your stability, you know, um, things of that nature, okay? So I don't want to spend too much time talking about that other reading because I don't have the cards out. And I really just want to get into part two. And hopefully, you'll be able to resonate with the part two aspect of it. Now, as for part one, Thor's Cross. Part two, um, I don't know what kind of layout. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow. I did mention on the TikTok that what I was gonna do is, in terms of tarot, I was going to get, um, damn, what did I say? We're gonna ask about the individuals that were doing this stuff to you. Like, who are they? Why were they doing it? You know what I'm saying? As well as what is their, bad karma repercussion for doing these things, right? Um, then we're going to get, what's coming in for you, your guidance and advice, you know what I'm saying, and your outcome if you take the advice, as well as most folks like to get some initials. And so we're going to ask for your first, middle, last initial, nickname, or organizational name or whatever, in terms of the individuals that were incessantly either gossiping about you or literally practicing spell work, whatever methods were used, okay, to sabotage your growth, success. Um, some people were trying to steal your destiny. They wanted to be you. It was just a lot of energy, you guys. And, but I'm very happy because it was such a beautiful, healing energy. The universe stepped in for you, to support you guys. And then the outcome is like you guys are still those that, continue their healing and the progression with the universe, God, source, and their guides. Everything is coming back like a hundredfold, a thousandfold, like everything that people uh continually, in their just bad vibes, their thoughts, all of that is a form of spelling, by the way. Okay. Because I feel like people really get discombobulated about the whole thing. If somebody is just sitting all day thinking, that is a vibration. Okay. In thought, if they're just sitting thinking, hmm, you know what I'm saying? That's an energy. That's a spell. Okay. If somebody is spending majority of their day, you know what I'm saying, gossiping about you, those are spells. If people are, smear campaigning you, character assassination, that's energy. Those are spells. Okay. Subconsciously or secretly wanting to see your downfall or wishing this upon you, or, you know, some people did it in more covert ways, like they wanted to get off on a technicality. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, I didn't do nothing, but that's precisely it. You didn't. And the universe was trying to tell you to do something in terms of, you know, they, didn't necessarily do something to sabotage in the external. They did it more so where it's like their spirit guides, ancestors, source, had put them in a position and was trying to give them opportunities to do something honorable, and they didn't do it. Okay, or they try to sidewind or do it in part, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, I was supposed to apologize. I didn't apologize, but I did send them a blank message. Like they did all sorts of things to try to so they can convince themselves, right? But it doesn't work because most of them are sitting in karma as I speak. Because there was a certain time frame that these people had, and so they got comfortable because most of these folks have been doing this type of stuff for years on some of you guys, okay? And been getting away with that. Not only you guys, probably others, okay? Um, and so they felt invincible, untouchable, right? And and every time you all, maybe the universe kept trying to step in. Let's see if these people gonna do right now. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's see if they gonna finally, you know what I'm saying? Here's another opportunity. Boom. Here's another opportunity. Boom. Here's another opportunity. Boom. And they failed epically every time. So, you know, you guys probably wondered so many different things if this story is, about you, if you're resonating. And I do wish you all well. I send you love and light, and my intentions and thoughts and energies towards those of you who really did actually experience that unjustly. You know, I'm asking for amped support for you because I do understand the path and the journey and the ramifications. Like, you guys are in recovery. You had to, what I'm saying, basically recover your body, mind, everything, because when you're traumatized by individuals or surrounded by narcissists, surrounded by gossip, surrounded by people just looking at you pissed because they just is. You know what I'm saying? Like, for whatever. That's energy. And, not to mention your own life, that you had to maybe grow up, you maybe had children, you know what I'm saying? All the other natural things that just occur. So it was a hell of a ride, but there's a beautiful surprise. And I hope that that surprise for you is coming in quicker than you think. Okay? Especially if you've been diligent and you've been doing your part and the work on your own selves, okay? All right, so I invite you to go ahead and get comfortable, set some intentions, and I'm gonna do this a bit differently. I do want to bring in some higher energy and ground because of the nature of this reading. And probably at the end, I'm gonna do a little mini breath work again to close it out and to seal some things, okay? All righty. Yay! Let's spray. Oh, I love this stuff. It smells good. Okay. So I invite you to take like 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hands over your heart if you feel guided. And if you're comfortable with that, it helps you to connect to your heart space. Set your own intentions. Try and relax. Try to feel into your body, okay? I call in my spirit guides and that of the collective that this is truly for the highest benevolent, loving light energy and highest ranks, all directions of time and space to please assist and surround my energy as well as those that will come on in benevolent frequencies of the violet fire, Christ consciousness, golden white light, healing rainbow array of energy through our entire being. Assist us with being fully embodied and present and grounded strongly through the root chakra, all the way through the limbs, through our feet, into the crystalline core of Gaia. Vibrant, strong, clear, open channel, open crown, open root, and all chakra systems and auric fields just to flood us. Cleanse and release, receive, release, receive. Buffers and shields from all external influence, buffers and shields from all of the heavier energies that may reveal or come through the reading, self know, ego based energy, narcissistic templates, vows, contracts, agreements of pain and suffering, or abuse, or lack and trauma, and any of those energies based on the first reading from earlier, light team. assaults, attacks, the very thing we're talking about, the evil eye, the spell works, and toxic negative intentions and vibrations and thought forms that have been projected to myself, my son, or the collective since they were children that try to block or sabotage individuals' journey, life, love, health, success, and wealth, that tried to steal. Let all be exposed, team. All illusions to be shattered, smoke and mirrors, spells, lies, deceit, bait and switch, destiny swaps, all of that energy to be exposed, and may the collective's divine birthright, authentic imprints and energies be returned unto them full effect, and everything that was sent to them or they absorbed from toxicity be returned to sender on a time release loop by the violet fire. May judgment be called under the leadership of the higher selves, spirit guides, source, ascended masters. Accordingly, those that persist in still sending that type of energy or activity, may all be well. May everybody find their way and their path. May the collective that this is for be protected. And may they feel love, light, bliss, happiness, joy, and attract such energies in abundance. Mm. Okay. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Satnam. Klim. Om Shanti. Om Hari Om. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. All right. That was the Tibetan singing bowl there. And then I'm going to just do a little bit of the crystal singing bowl. All right. Move it out the way here. All right, souls, bright souls, if there's anyone here at this point, because I cannot see right now. So I'm hoping that the connection is steady. I'm hoping. I'm going to switch out the dancing theme here and change it to something else for you guys. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. Nope, nope, I had that last time. Nope, nope, I don't want that either. What about pop, crush, blush? All right, we'll just leave it here. Y'all like, just chill, lady. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started. What did I do with the decks that I want to use? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to ask is, um, who are these individuals? Okay, who are these individuals that did these things to you? Okay, who participated in these things, whether they were words, thoughts, practices, prayers, whatever version of it, who were they or are they? Because again, like I said, for some of you, it didn't just happen from childhood or many years ago. For some of you, this was perpetual and is still going on. Okay, it was some of them was groups, organizations, um, all sorts of things, okay, like satanic groups, secret societies, um, dark witches. And when I say dark witches, I'm referring to those that practice their crafts or, you know, um, using herbal things and chants and, things of that nature from a low vibration and with an intent, to bend the will of people in their favor. To me, that's really what that's about. People that wish harm, people that use those things um, in their disillusionment um, to take something from somebody, or, you know what I'm saying? So, you have it in every arena, even like I said, in religion. Those are the ones that's harder to be able to really see for what it is because in the 3D and on a surface, it looks pure and it looks like this is something of God or good. But anytime we're using our beliefs or our spirituality, whatever, as a justification or a means to wound someone because we feel like we can, or we feel like, we're God or whatever the reason is, I'm saying? That in itself is spell work, okay? Because every human being has a divine birthright, whether people can see it, agree with it or not, it's their call. So it is a violation to the natural law with trying to use, spirituality, religious text, anything of that nature is an exploitation of those things, unfortunately. Okay. To try to build one's name off of trying to use someone as a scapegoat example while hiding one's own dirty laundry. You know what I'm saying? It's, you see where I'm going with that? Um, so let's go ahead. So anyway, so who are these people? Who? Thank you, Light Team. Can we get that energy? We're merging the two readings, team. So picking up from there, okay, those storylines, the things that were revealed, the things that came out in TikTok Live's reading today. Can y'all see? Hold on. I don't know if y'all can even see. Good. I want you guys to be able to see. Oh, fuck me. Can y'all? Okay, anyway, hopefully. Um, yeah, who are these people, please, that participated in this spell work, evil eye, try to create blockages for the collective here? Who are these people, please? Intuitive guidance from tarot. Who are these people that participated? Look at that. Got the 7 of Wands leading energy. It was the 7 of Wands, people that were closed off, blocked off, very defensive against you. Okay. Fire element. It could have been people that were fire signs. Don't have to be. Okay. But yeah, people that were just very defensive, very closed off, blocked off. You could have been Sally Sue Sugarfoot, and they were still blocked off and defensive and found some type of a fault in you because of them being triggered or jealous. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And here's some more fire. You could have been dealing with even masculine energies, okay? Could have been a masculine in a woman's body, yada, yada. Don't get stuck, okay? People that were brutal and mean, okay? But they probably dressed like they were pristine. Oh, okay. Let me stop. Let me just get the cards out. Who are they? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Lack mentality people. Who are they? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dark priestesses. Yep. People that were spiritual high priestesses, but they used stuff in the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Who are they? Mm-hmm. Secretive. Mm-hmm. Stubborn. Who are they? Mm-hmm. Mental patience. Yep. Energy of rejection. Who are they? Mm-hmm. Someone not well. Look at. Mm-hmm. Somebody that was greedy. So we have air, fire, earth. Okay. Somebody that was very rigid and pretentious and disillusioned. Okay. I have Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and then the Hierophant. And so for me, it was individuals that act pious. Okay. They could have had very, very strong, rigid beliefs, but it was through disillusionment with the Seven of Cups, right? And so, but they were also very greedy. Okay. So even though they may have tried to act like they were caring and loving and nurturing, they were not. They were really greedy. Um, People who failed to learn lessons or failed to wake up, I feel like they were not spiritually awakened, but they thought they were, or they felt like they were, like in their pretension. Okay. So some of them even felt justified. Okay. That's what I'm saying about that disillusionment and some of the shit they did. Okay. Some of them thought that, it's how you teach people how to become of God. You know, you hold, you know, you hold back love, you hold back your love and care. Okay. They kind of twisted a lot of the things that are half true there. Okay. That's for those that it was more like people who try to act spiritual or, like justifying for basically character assassination, um, or whatever actions they did or didn't do. Okay. But for others of you where it wasn't, maybe religious based, it was individuals that were just damn greedy. They only was concerned about their happiness, and they were disillusioned. It's kind of a narcissistic energy. They felt, you know, entitled, and they felt like you all were threats here. Okay, let me get some clarification. That Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, High Priestess, Strength, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords. So this is all low vibration, okay? The majors here is implying that these were individuals that are very, very, prideful, okay, with Leo energy, attention whores, um, stubborn, know-it-alls, you know what I'm saying? Um, Greedy, controlling, okay, and secretive, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, oh, fuck me. They did some of this stuff behind you guys' back. You know what I'm saying? For many, many years, they would smile at you. They would probably even give you things, buy you things. They probably even displayed every act of kindness that they did for you. But behind the scene, with the high priestess energy, they were working against you the whole time. They were spreading rumors. They were trying to get people to see you in a certain way. Some of them were practicing rituals on you. Some of them were hiring people to do rituals on you, okay, behind the scene to make you unwell, Four of Swords, okay? They are unwell, were unwell, okay? But they were doing these things so that you wouldn't be well, that you would have to live your life like this. That's what these people wanted, okay? They wanted you to have to go through lack and poverty and being left out over and over and over again. Nine of Wands, bandages and shit. They wanted you to have troubles, worries, mental disturbances, and they caused and contributed so that they can then display to people. You see how unstable they are? But they didn't reveal their role in creating the instability. You guys were trying to survive their fuck shit, okay? Because some of these people, lures you in on false pretense. Oh, let me help you. I'm mommy dearest. Let me help you, you poor orphans. Let me help you, okay? But sabotaged you at the same time, okay? Tried to make you feel a certain kind of way, talk to you crazy, you know what I'm saying? Kicked you out, just different shit, you know what I'm saying? Um, so that they can sit back and go talk, I just, you know, I tried and they're just so, but they didn't tell how they just sat on their ass. Like they didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, truly assist you. They wanted to hold back. They wanted to sabotage you. They wanted to make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Obstacles created blockages so that you couldn't build, you couldn't heal. They wanted you in this kind of energy. Okay. I know it doesn't make sense, but it does. That's a part of how they hid this stuff for so long. When you're very pious and, created like a false image of oneself, you can hide behind that for a period of time. And people that are, just as asleep or disillusioned, they won't know. Okay. Like I said, closed off people, just defensive against you. Okay. You guys had to end up defending yourself because, once you guys got a clue anyway and said, okay, okay, I see this. And for some of you, when you guys did this, this is when their function amplified. And this is probably why you recognized and realized some stuff that started to happen to you after you stood up to these people. Whether it was you set up a healthy boundary, whether it was you called some shit for what it was, and they not used to people expressing the damn truth and shit. You know what I'm saying to them because they feel entitled, right? Um, or, you just simply said, okay, I'm cutting this off. This is bad for my health. I'm not dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, you may have noticed that more shit started happening at first because they wanted to capitalize off of you guys' energy. See, that's the sick, fucked up part about it. It was kind of like they wanted you around, but they didn't want to treat you right. They wanted you around, but they wanted you to feel dumb and low. They asked you all kinds of questions because intuitively, subconsciously, they know. Many of you or are evolved souls here. Okay. And so when they had you around, it was always like you were the resource person and shit, or question and answer hour, or whatever the fuck. Right? Following you around, sniffing around, you know what I'm saying? What you concocted and shit, because they knew, okay? But at the same time, try to betray and act like you didn't know nothing and like they were these big old heroes, right? And my Lord. So, mm-mm-mm. It increased because at some point some of you all stood up. Simple as that. So it was kind of like, oh, you're not going to talk to me no more. Oh, you're not going to be a part of our group, our organization anymore. Oh, you have the audacity to express how you feel. Oh, you're not going to be my doormat. Oh, you're not going to sit and wait for me frozen in time while I go play and do fuck shit. Oh, you're not going to, what I'm saying, just let me abuse you and have keep a smile on your face like a geisha. Oh, You know what I'm saying? Oh, so if you're not, then I'm gonna, because these individuals are very weak. They're weak because they have to operate in groups and herds and shit for the most part. They can't, if you get them isolated, I bet you it'd be a whole nother get down. They have to do things in herds and groups and so they can feel strong. So they then start, the smear campaign. You know what I'm saying? To get folks on their team and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Because it's like, oh my God. And then if you all reacted, because you guys aren't perfect collective, that's not what the whole reading is about. It still doesn't justify these heinous acts of individuals, though. Okay. Um, when they, do your own due diligence on studying sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissism, okay? Because it's almost like the study of narcissistic abuse is, they have all these technical terms of what happens in this process, right? So some of you could have taken a lot of things from these people for a very long time and you remained silent because you still had to do the healing. You were probably on the empath side, so you still had to deal with your own stuff, okay? But in psychology, in the world of behavioral health, it comes to a point where they call it reactive abuse. And that's what happens when someone has reached the boiling point. So the narcissist or those that are on that spectrum, they capitalize and count on that so that they can present to their groups, their affiliations, their friends, their whomever. It's like they threw a rock at you over and over again, right? Behind the scene, or they slapped you over and over again behind the scene, right? Hand behind their back, nobody don't see it, right? You took it, 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 you took it. Maybe for months, maybe for years. Maybe you wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're simply just trying to practice forgiveness. Maybe you knew that these people had issues and you were trying to be, understanding to that. Okay, silent, silent, silent. They counted on that. They fed off of that. It empowered them. Okay. But then one day they did the same thing again one more time. And I feel this energy of like that movie Hancock with, Hancock's, wife or whatever. And they got into that fight and she was, he had kept saying something or whatever. And then she finally got to a point, she said, call me crazy one more time. And, so he was like feeling himself, whatever, because, he was a god, she was a god. And he did. And then she whooped his ass, she whooped his ass because for her, that was it. So I kind of feel that energy of, so eventually you guys got to the point, you may not have whooped nobody's ass, but you just got to this point where it's like, oh, you're used to me being quiet and going away and hiding in some cave with my head between my tail, huh? That's what you think. Not this time. I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to tell you. I may even tell you with a smile. I may even tell you calmly, but I'm going to tell you though. I am going to call you out on your shit. I am going to put up a healthy boundary. I'm going to speak my voice and my truth and my feelings, period. And keep on, I'm hitting you back. Okay. That it's that whole phenomenon, you know, it's unnatural to not do that. In the animal kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Even the most sweet and docile of animals, they have their own instinct. They may lose, but they do try. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to just sit there, you know, and not attempt to defend themselves or protect their own lives. So It's like, you guys had to eventually do that, whether it was verbally, mentally, energetically, sexually, spiritually, whatever means, where you had to say, I'm not going to pretend like you didn't abuse me because you did. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that that makes you look bad. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because you did. You did. And pretending that it didn't happen is not the method of healing. These people try to bypass all that. Oh, let's bygones be bygones, but they don't even want to admit and deal with the shit they did. That's not healing. That's I'm scared people gonna find out who I am. So the collective at some point went there and then they really amped up their practices, attempts to sabotage, attempts to one up. Some of them stole from y'all, some of them still are. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Look, they secretly stalk you so they can still try to feed because they're empty and they're not healing and they're not tapping in. So to feed so that they can create from your shit. Yeah. And they really were delusional enough to think that that stuff was not being looked at. They thought because they were doing these things in the dark, high priestess, oh, collective, they're so tired. They're so exhausted. They're beat up because we made sure to do it. We made sure to make it hard. Plus, they got churn and shit. We lured them out here on false pretenses and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're exhausted. They don't know. But they didn't know that your spirit guides did, the ancestors did, Source did, God did, all of them, Yeshua and them. They didn't know that every single conversation that they had about you was being listened to. That every single message they sent about you was being looked at. Yeah. Every lie that they told on you was being marked. Every time they stole from you, it was being recorded. Every time they hired a practitioner, them and the practitioner was being looked at. Every time, every time, every time, every time. It's all in the cash. And that it was going to come a day and an hour where the shit was going to hit the fan because they were given time and opportunities to clean the shit up. And they didn't. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Things ain't gonna get easier, not for them, until they change. I'm just playing. Ooh, that's, who these people are. They were not well, very low vibrational. So now let's see why. Let's ask why that they do this, okay? Why? Why did they do it? Light team. Which deck y'all want me to use for this? I guess I can go with this one. Let's see. Okay, no, they want me to do, hold on, guys. They want me to do the Kipper first and then to give the Kipper the clarifier with tarot in terms of asking why. Like, why did they do this? Okay, we got who they were, we got their energy, we got what they were doing with the high priestess, okay, energy there. So let's get why. I mean, we already know evil eye, jealousy, root, right? But let's get a picture of that, okay? We already know. I just saw marriage. Oh boy. The TikTok, reading soulmate did come out. People were jealous of some of y'all's twin flame journey. They, my God. I invite you to watch Pretty Little Liars, okay, on Netflix if it's still there, or Hulu, okay. And the last season Spencer and her twin sister. That's going to resonate, okay, for somebody. That was some of the shit that was going on for some of y'all, okay? Yeah. Mm. Some of you, like I said, it was friends, it was family, it was bosses, it was coworkers, it was roommates, it was lovers, it was lovers of lovers, friends of lovers. You see where I'm going? Sad. Some of you, it was all them, because I told you they go in herds. Some of you, it's people that's in the same industry as you that smiled in your face, okay? That, you know, that tried, smearing your name and false accusations and, competitive and jealous, or you could have put up a boundary when you start feeling, vibration don't lie. People try to front, but vibration don't. And there, odd behaviors, that comes out with the vibration. And so some of you could have started picking up on certain stuff and you was like, nah. Like there was little telltale things with certain individuals, and you didn't get ugly, you didn't get raunchy, you didn't, what I'm saying, say anything. You didn't go around starting to spread rumors about them, but they did you. Okay, they did you though, right? That's that disillusionment. I tell people this all the time. Spirituality or religion is not necessarily equal a pure heart make. Okay, because not everybody is awakening, not everybody is introspective. Anything can be exploited. So just because someone is in an arena, it doesn't equal purity. It doesn't equal, what I'm saying, a pure heart, okay, or someone that's evolved or mature. Because when you start aligning with divinity, and surrendering in that way, you don't feel the need. You have a different perspective and understanding. You don't spend your days and time, you don't feel the incessant push or need, okay, to defame a person because of your own opinion, okay, or because of maybe you don't particularly like them, or you don't, what I'm saying, like a choice they made. You, because you're in alignment, you understand that that's their life path, okay? As if they're not crossing any boundaries of yours or doing anything to violate you, there is no reason for you to commence a campaign. The reason why there's a campaign, that's ego, that's the shadow, that's fear, that's greed, okay? A lot of narcissistic energy is even in spiritual arena. They call it spiritual narcissism because they have a problem. They don't like nobody else. Okay, they like the flying monkeys. They like to have the people under them. They like to have the cheerleaders and the dun, 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 right? But to a degree, they have to be the queen bee, the king bee, the top dog. They have to be, the center of attention. And anyone that they deem as posing to not give them power and control, they'll let you get attention if you're allowing them to control it. But if they deem that they can't, then they look at you as a threat. Oh, they're going to take my customers. They're going to take my clients. Oh, and they'll try to hide it behind, I'm concerned. And see, that's the danger of that type of narcissism because it can be hidden behind, I'm of a God and I'm divine and so we're really just, you know, because see, I've been doing this for 100 years, and you know, and it's like, okay, then if okay, fair enough. So that means you understand the laws of the universe, then, right? Right? It means you understand free will, then, right? It means you honor the human being considering oneself. It means you understand that everybody came on a different path, everybody came on different soul levels, everybody has a different imprint, Everybody has a whole nother get down and they set all this up pre-carnation and you ain't got a right to do nothing about that based on your contract or your, you know what I'm saying, what your soul get down. You understand that, see? So that's my point. That's the danger some of you guys experience with people because y'all was going to folks for help. These people violated your trust. Some of y'all told people things, shared, on your journey to trying to awaken or heal, or you may have went down several paths searching, for truth, for healing, for something. Okay. And people fed off that energy. I'm going to do another a video on that. Okay. But man, mm, mm, mm. Light team, why did these people, we kind of already know they're thieves. Oh boy, because they're thieves with fancy suits and nice homes and entourages. For some of them, mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh, look at that. Because they fake. They did it because they fake. These people did it because they're karmics. Sorry. It's almost like some of them could have created a contract to come in as karmics. They may not be consciously aware of it, but essentially karmics are very 3D based people, even if they are hiding under some type of 3D version of spirituality. And they're 3D based though. Okay, they're matrix grid, lower vibration based. So they're stuck in that way. Um, That's their primary concern. That's where they're locked, and they're here just to almost serve as, helping ascended souls or awakened souls to wake up to their healing, to their, they serve for learning lessons. Like, okay, because they're gonna be karmic. Karmic energy is gonna be karmic as hell. Now we all go through seasons. Oh, help me, team, because I don't want to get too off track, but every last one of us have done things collective. I'm not implying that you guys got a halo. Some of you are earth angels, but I'm not referencing, like, oh, you don't do have no wrong in you. You didn't, no, but you ain't malicious though. You're not a karmic. See, there's a difference. You all had to learn lessons like everybody else. You had to fail like everybody else. You had to make mistakes like everybody else. You made poor choices like everybody else. You went through the phases and stages of life like everybody else. Young years, middle years, you know what I'm saying? That's the part of the human experience here. Okay. But you're not, um, as you grew and as you awaken, and even through that, you were never um, operating from the intention of trying to control or trying to steal or take or, you know, those kind of energies because you felt like you could and you should and you right and you deserve it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, especially people that you claim that you love, you never operated in that energy. So karmics, though, they will be sweet and nice as long as it's serving. They will be sweet and nice as long as they're being given your soul, your life force energy, and that you're bowing to them and catering to them. And you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Um, but if they sense any level of individuality or you kind of not taking some of their shit or not agreeing or having your own personality or your own stance on the thing, here comes the maliciousness. And that's how you know when someone's karmic, okay? Because A divine soul is not going to do that. I'm telling you, they're not. They have initial reaction when they're in pain, like everybody else, but you have to actually do something to them. Okay? They don't seek out, they're not opportunists. They don't feel entitled. Okay? Um, when other people have sacrificed their lives and built something up for themselves, they don't look at those individuals and go, "Hmm." They understand that that person, shit, that person put the work in, shit, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Divine beings understand their place. They're like, I ain't doing that shit. Hats off. Well, congrats. That's your path. Cool. Cause I ain't gonna do that. I ain't fencing to go to school for 20 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, congratulations. You know, we need doctors and lawyers and you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come and put on your doctor smock and shit because I won't. You know what I'm saying? Looking at you sideways, side eyeing you and shit. Well, it's like, well, how dumb is that? That person went to damn school for damn 8 years plus. Okay? They got student loans and shit up their rear. All right. Okay? Blood, sweat, and tears, long hours on their feet, studying. You know what I'm saying? Why should you be upset at that if they're now benefiting, you know, a lifestyle or a recognition because of what they chose? That was their chosen path. I'm not gonna go and say, well, I can do it better. I could. Oh, give me a shortcut and shit. I don't want the real journey of a doctor. I just want the benefit. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, no. This is how you know when people are in divinity or when they're out of alignment because you don't feel threatened. You don't look at it that way. You can actually be happy for folks. You don't feel like you're losing something because somebody else got something. You don't feel like, you know, um, because someone else got attention, that it means you can't have attention. So you must take on their persona so you can take their attention. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that's low, that's karmic. And it be old motherfuckers. It ain't always, you know, the youngsters. That's the natural process of being young. You know, you have to develop adolescence, childhood, teen, you know, those types of energies, the lighter side of jealousy, the lighter side, right? Before it goes sociopath, toxic, narc. Okay. The lighter side of it is those development, getting people skills, building up one's self esteem, and you know, but it's that lack energy. We saw that Five of Pentacles. That's a mentality. Even if they got a lot, that's the weird shit about that. A lack mentality person don't ever have enough. This is why they pant and claw. This is why they compete and compare. This is why they cyber stalk and steal. This is why. They try to act like they're honorable. Pretend. I told y'all they pretend. But when it, you know, see the higher ups is on this right here in the back. And they ain't food. I'm telling y'all, it's like that's the part I feel humans gonna one day catch up with. Like, sure, to a degree in the 3D, but honey, it's energy. Every thought you have. You can say, you know, oh, nobody don't know all you want, honey. But every thought you have, it reminds me of scriptures, you know, certain scriptures that talks about, you know, and I can see the symbolism. I see why things were written in a certain way, especially when it pertained to Jesus. But I see what they meant. It's kind of like, you know, because people was always in this space. I don't want to get too far. Help me, like team. They was always saying something and shit. Always in his face and shit. They thought they were smart and all that. They had they scrolls and shit. Everybody always had something trying to trap them, trying to be pretentious and pious and that energy and shit. And he was like, oh God, he was probably shaking himself like, okay, you know what? Because they were so focused on how things appeared versus how it is. They were so focused on the I know my battery was going dead. Hold on, guys. They would say stuff like, why don't they wash their hands? And, how come they don't this? And then, all those things. And he's like, look, appearance and rituals is what you really concerned with? Or are you really concerned about people being helped and free? For real. No, you're not. You're concerned about control and you're concerned about how things look. hmm And it was annoying. But it's like that's the fake stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? But you wouldn't, and looking in the 3D, you wouldn't say it. They had all the right routines and everything. They had all the right sayings. They had all of the original scrolls at that time, right? hmm I ain't gonna get too deep in that. Not right now. I'm not. I'll do that another day. Okay. So we already know that these individuals were karmic. Why? Why, team? Help me out and just please help me. Archangel Michael, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene. Y'all amplify some energy for me. Please help a sister, help the collective that this is truly for. Help me to get this out quickly. Please. Thank you. I love and appreciate. Okay. Why? Told y'all greedy motherfuckers. Occupation and wealthy man. Money, money, stuff, stuff and money, money and stuff. It ain't nothing wrong with stuff and money. It's the heart. I'm telling y'all, it's the heart. It's the heart. Okay. When that is your driving force at all costs, I'm wrong. When you're willing to be evil and ruthless and reckless and hurt people, especially those that by blood you should have loved or those that you claimed you cared for and loved, something's wrong with you. Why? Mm-hmm. Woo, like I told y'all, some of y'all, it was like lovers of lovers and shit. They're karmics, your karmics and shit. Where they kept talking, to your lovers behind your back to sabotage shit. Some of them were whores and were screwing some of them. Yeah, 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 yeah. If they wasn't screwing, they showing up was flirting. Okay, let me get you guys the tarot before I start running off at the mouth. Okay, wealthy man, wealthy man. Mm-hmm. Thoughts? Dang. saying why. Just wanted to be in reverse, and then it fell over onto the death card reverse. I'm trying to figure out why. So give me a second. Lovers. Yeah, I told you they were. They wanted to steal your pentacle, your opportunity with the lover. Some of them did, but oh boy, are they all paying as I am speaking. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they wanted to stagnate your wealth. I'm telling y'all, they wanted to hide your wealth. Some of these people took inheritances, y'all. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You may end up seeing this or finding this out. Whether like some stuff was left to you by somebody or somebody indicated or asked them to give something to you, or like some of these people, yeah, okay. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, they wanted you hidden and blinded. They didn't want you awakened. They didn't want people investing in you. They wanted people to be blind, confused about you. They wanted you to be in that way so that you couldn't get your money, your man, your woman, your love, they was trying to work against your money, your jobs, your Eight of Pentacles here. They strategized and was thinking about it because they didn't want you to develop. They didn't want you to get to your success. They didn't want you to transform. They didn't want you to come out of like a death energy because they wanted it. You may say, why? They wanted it for themselves. They knew the truth. Ace of Swords, okay? They knew that you guys were fiery and passionate and going somewhere. They knew the truth. Whether they're admitting it or not, they did know, okay? In some cases, the lovers represent siblings and family too. So it's like, my God, they felt entitled to what the universe was giving you all, okay? And some of these people, when they got wind of like some of your ideas or when they start seeing like buds of your change, like they, actually felt entitled to sit up and be on the phone talking amongst themselves about that and strategizing with their boyfriends, girlfriends, or whatever in terms of how they gonna capitalize or how they gonna incorporate your gift. That's what I'm trying to say. They felt entitled to that, right? They did it because their mental patience, Nine of Wands, okay? They're worn out by their attachment to money, okay? That's that greed, that's that hoardery, that's that materialism, okay? Mental patience, okay? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, so super attached and fixated on looking like they wonderful, okay? Trying to be wealthy, trying to keep up with the Joneses, the Kardashians, the Williamses, the whoever. Okay, trying to win at all costs, trying to prove that they won, but it was unhealthy. It's like you ain't because ain't nobody even competing with you. You doing this shit. Folks got their own path, okay, to go on, and it's like, yeah, they sick, man, sick in the head. And I use that term not in disrespect to the mental health world, okay, you guys? I have a son. I've dealt with my own challenges due to the toxic fuck shit I grew up in and dealt with most of my life, okay? So I'm not insensitive to the world of mental health, but I do not have tolerance, okay, for people who try to act like they're well and they're sociopath, okay? And they go about doing toxic shit but want to, appear to be, humble and pristine and pure and loving and fucking mommy dearest and shit. That I have a problem. That's why I clown. I have a problem with that. Ike Turner and shit. Eat the cake anime. You know what I'm saying? I have a he's more overt, you know what I'm saying, in his shit, but my whole point, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I have a problem with it, be sorry. And and for people who are unwilling, see, it's one thing to come to grips with that and go, okay, like getting to a place of recognition and wanting to truly heal and but I'm not referring to those people. I'm referring to those that try to walk around acting like, they project they crazy on others and they act like they're sound. Okay? They hide behind clout, chasing money, stuff, sex, looks, whatever. Religion in some cases, spirituality in some cases, and use it as tools to control and dictate shit. I have a problem with that. They didn't want you to mature. They didn't want you to, get to your happiness. Look, 10 of Cups. They didn't want you to get a happy home, a happy husband, a happy wife. Okay. They wanted, yeah, man. So sick. It's sick. They knew you all had gifts. They knew you were destined for this greatness. And they wanted it for themselves. And they didn't want you to know. They wanted to hold what was yours. They wanted to take what was yours. They lied. They talked about you behind your back and smiled at you. hmm For some, they did this to your lovers. I'm just concerned. I'm so and so's friend or their mother, father, brother, or sister, and I just thought, I did see, you posted on Facebook, that you all are together. I saw that and I just, I love her. I love him. So, and I want them to be happy, but I felt like it's my duty to, let you know that they're unstable and they're into some weird things. And, yeah, I just feel like you should know that and be mindful and let us know if there's anything, if something happens, reach out, you don't have to say anything to them, you know, in fact, don't even let them know, okay? Because, you know, yeah, unfortunately, some of y'all's lovers were dumb enough to fall for the okie doke. There's always more to it than meets the eye, isn't it? Some of you may have discovered that, for a small margin of you, you could have, as it pertains to when you dealt with lovers, you could have probably started feeling and sensing things before you walked away from some of these people. And you probably did start hiding things because you knew. You knew something. You knew something intuitively because the strangeness of your person that you were dealing with, the questions that they would ask, the references, the point of references that they would say. And it's kind of like if you don't know this individual, I've never introduced you. I never even showed you a picture. I haven't introduced you or anything like that. So, hmm, saying, and they didn't realize that things were being exposed and you was like intuitively and subconsciously picking it up. And because of that, you did your own strategy. And so they walked into a trap in which they thought they were doing for you, but it was actually reversed. because they should have been honest. See, that's the whole point that I'm making. That's that toxic, evil eye, jealous, entitled energy. If everybody in that whole dynamic was putting everything on the table about everything, then you see. But the issue was motherfuckers wasn't being on the up and up. That first of all, they was hoeing, okay? So they couldn't, how can you do it when you know you're hoeing? How can you when you know? Right? Right? Yeah, yeah. And then they just kind of painted this picture. See, that wasn't true. I told you they're unstable. I told you that, I told you that. You didn't tell them your psychotic ass. You didn't tell them that shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't tell them that, did you? Ah, oh, let me get out of here. Okay, so yeah. So narc met narc in those cases collective, okay? If you dated narcs, they met a narc when they dealt with your friend or family member, I'm gonna tell you that. Narc met narc. Oh, okay. Ooh-wee. See, that's what they get. Jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. Wanted your happiness, wanted, it's just sad. If people would just go their fucking paths, man. Stop comparing, stop competing, stop, you know what I'm saying? Do your damn journey. Shit. Fuck me. All that. I told someone that I once knew a long time ago. We had a conversation and I told this person, I said, if people would spend half of the time that they spend on being con artists, thieves, scamming on folks, find ways to hurt and get over folks, if they would use all of that glorious, beautiful energy in being authentic, healing, investing in something or organically, authentically, in a high vibrational way, they can get the success they desire in life without trying to steal something from somebody else or trying to compete and one up with somebody else or trying to make someone else suffer or trying to prove that they're better than somebody. And then be pissed because all they're doing, especially when they fuck with divine beings, all they end up doing is stacking up more repercussion. And then they're pissed. It's like, but you put your energy in the fuck shit version of it. You know what I'm saying? Where if you would have healed, did your shadow work, faced your own inner wounds, you know what I'm saying, owned your own shit, sought your own authenticity, aligned to your higher self, and did your, whatever that is for you, perhaps you wouldn't be sitting in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that was nothing but loving or kind and nice when they were at their lowest, when they wouldn't, didn't have two pennies to rub together. You know what I'm saying? When they were feeling low, when they were feeling unwell, when they needed someone to talk to and vent to, and then they poo-pooed on you all collective when you were going through the worst things of your life and were trying to deal with it the best you knew how. Had the nerve. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't wait to see. Let me, like, Team Bus, give me the get down on this piece. What the hell? We know why now. Okay. Whoa. I want us to know these people. Karma. They're bad karma. They're bad karma. Repercussions in this piece. And will continue to be unless they change. Hmm. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Please and thank you. Ooh. Death, 10 of Wands. Damn. Fire, water, burdens. Burdens, 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 burdens. Oh. Okay. The devil and death next to each other. The wheel and the devil next to each other. It's because that's what they put out, you guys. Devilish connections. That's all the devil and Four of Wands. Some of them going to reap toxic marriages, toxic connections, toxic home lives, towers. Because that's all they kept wanting to perpetuate on the collective. Yep. In some cases, this is death, mental illness, mental, you know what I'm saying? You don't wish that on people, you guys, but all I can say is, you know, you can't control that. If people were doing death spells on you, if they were saying, you know, they wish you were dead, if they were hiring, you know, practitioners, if they were praying prayers saying, kill her in the name of God and so her soul will be saved, you know what I'm saying? If, you know, whatever they were doing, that's energy, man. If they were wishing, well, let them get sick, you know, so that they'll get saved. Well, you know, those versions, or if it was on the more darker satanic side, the darker side, it was like, we want their soul, we want them out of the way so we can step into their destiny and use their energy. Oh, you know, that's still energy, guys. Every time they thought it, every time they felt it, every time they said it, every time they intended it, that's an energy they put out. So some actually might reap that. And they may reap it in the ways that it'll count the most to them. Because some people aren't really afraid of dying. Some people feel like their lives are so miserable. They're like, well, shit, go ahead and make this here early. Right? So it's not going to quite be how some of these folks think it's going to be. It will hit them the way that they wanted it to hit you. Okay. If the intention was about wanting you in pain and wanting you to not be able to live a good life and you know wanted you to have missed out on a happy life or you know whatever the vibration was behind it, okay, then that's the way it's going to show up. So for an example, they may not care about like physically leaving the planet, but there's some things about them and in their lives as long as they're here, okay, that they would not want to die. And those will be the things that die. If it was all about appearance, that's going to deteriorate. If it was all about clout and recognition, then that is going to be that. If it was about money, then it's going to be that. Like whatever it is that they hold in high regard and of extreme importance. And the reason is because of the frequency. They wanted the collective to miss out. They wanted to end them. So the things in which that they don't want to end will end. What's their current bad karma? People cussing them out. What's their current bad karma for what these people were doing? And I'll even add what they failed to do. What's their current bad karma? Ooh, oh boy. Mm. There's the lesson. There's God. Mm. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They are under heavy, heavy, heavy burden. Burdened, burdened, burdened. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, hope y'all can see it, but so their current bad karma, you guys, is that it's almost like as swiftly as they could have gotten, like they call it the empty and shallow victories, right? So, for an example, their spell works, their smoke and mirrors, their Ursula C. witch effects, and whatever the fuck else they did to accomplish what they wanted. It's almost like as quickly as they got it is as quickly as it's being destroyed. They're being betrayed over and over again. Some of them may be being cheated on with the Ace of Wands and Five of Cups, because I do have the Three of Swords here. Things are coming to an end with heartache and heartbreak. Okay. Somebody could be in an unhappy marriage here, because this is also like a marriage card. Somebody is sad. Okay. And heavily burdened. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor. Okay. So it's like there could be an Emperor that's, oh, this is going to be different for all of you. Okay. If an emperor had like masculine energies or masculine friends that was participating and doing like fuck shit and spells and assassinations and whatever else, their asses is getting it too. Okay. Because I have a King of Pentacles, the Fool, Two of Cups, Emperor, Chariot, Ten of Wands. Okay, and here's the illusions. Okay, spell work. Here's the spell work card. The illusions, the smoke and mirrors. Okay, so it could have been this King of Pentacles used money to, I'm saying, lure a new beginning, a cup of love, or a partnership or friendship with an emperor. The emperor is now burdened and heavyweight, because feeling heavy and burdened by this connection, or feeling karma. They are wanting to leave in this chariot energy here. Okay. And if it's not another person, it could just be that if it was the emperor doing things, okay, because of their greed and foolery and childishness and immaturity, okay, they went down a path, okay, they did spell work against you and then chose a path, okay, and it just quickly turned burdensome. Quickly. Somebody got betrayed here. Somebody is sad, very sad about this Ace of Wands, okay. Um, my goodness. Let's start with the Hierophant team. Why happiness, this Ten of Cups with Hierophant as their back karma? What happened to it? Oh, Six of Cups reverse. People are being betrayed. Like whatever they did to you, if they went to past lovers or siblings or friends, like it fell over here on this Ten of Swords reverse. Some are going into depression. They're being betrayed by these people. And vice versa. Ooh, they got exposed. Seven of Cups reverse. Okay? People are being dropped. Illusions were revealed. Perhaps a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles reversed. Okay? They ain't getting no love. People starting to see through them, starting to see them as unloving, greedy, out of balance. And that's that lessons card. Hierophant is a lesson. Yeah, oof. Some of them can't heal. Four of Swords in reverse. They can't heal. Okay? They're not getting healed of whatever could have happened out of the passions here from past lovers. That's the consequence, though. Look at Two of Cups. Look at Eight of Pentacles, reverse. Two of Cups being dropped. People are being dropped, not wanting to work with them anymore. They're being betrayed because people are not seeing them as a good option no more. People are starting to see the fuck shit and the illusions and stuff about these people. Why is this Ace of Wands and Five of Cups here as their back karma? What happened, team? Tell us what happened with this Ace of Wands. Yep, there it is. Ten of Cups. Here it is. It's in reverse now. That shit was fucked up. They unhappy now about who they was doing. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. No plan, no strategy. People don't want to invest. People are like going, nah, I'm not dealing with you. You got problems. You sad. You sad, man. All you're trying to do is slow people down and stop people from getting balance in their lives and their just due. Stop people from being able to grow and move forward. That's what some of these people are being told with that Knight of Swords. Some people are being cussed out. Yeah. Ooh. Some people are literally being told this is a karmic feminine energy, Queen of Pentacles reversed. So some of these people are being told you're a whore, you're a money hungry, greedy whore, and you're sad. And that's all you care about. Mm. What did somebody tell this Queen of Pentacles reverse? What did they say to this Queen of Pentacles reverse? What happened here? Some bad karma. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ooh, Magician reverse. So, ooh, somebody told them like, you manipulated me. You know what I'm saying? Pretended to love. And somebody gave somebody a disease. Ace of Wands in reverse. You manipulated me, pretended to love. Okay, had sex, gave me a disease. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's not a disease, it's like you've been nothing but bad news. You acted like you had an Ace of Cups, and that's what these people aren't getting told. You bad news. I wish I would have never dealt with you. Judgment reverse. I wish, I wasn't allowing myself to be blind, refusing to see the truth. I wish I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, invested emotionally here. I wish I would have dropped you. I would have cussed you out and let you go. Four of Pentacles reverse. And told the truth about your ass. High Priestess reverse. Ooh. My. What happened with this Three of Swords in the world? What went down with that, team? These people's bad karma. Look at this. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yep. dropped. Third party was dropped in reverse. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody could have went towards someone else, or they left the money with the person. They could have left the money with the Queen of Pentacles. Reverse is like, it's over, world. Or the Queen of Pentacles could have went to some other third party here because she money hungry. Okay, he, she, whoever. It's all about the Benjamins anyway, right? What happened with this Pair of Swords? Oh, look at this pettiness, defeat. Five of Swords in reverse, jealousy, envy, gossip, competition. So they're reaping, essentially, fighting, lies, okay? Loss, being exposed here, ain't going nowhere. Chariot is in reverse. They didn't want the collective to be able to, so that's what's happening here. Why the Knight of Swords and Ten of Swords reverse? What's being said? What is this Knight saying? Oof. Ooh. So, do I have it in the upright team? Okay. So, the Knight is saying, look, you know, somebody's pissed because karma is happening. They're saying, like, you're an idiot, you're reckless. I was an idiot, I was reckless. I shouldn't have participated, in smear campaigning or spell work, or, I should have realized that that was going on. I should have saw through the fuck shit, the games, doing things before thinking things through. I regret this shit. I regret this Page of Cups reverse. I regret lying. I regret participating in it, betraying someone else that I possibly loved. Okay. And I say that because I have Empress. Somebody could be saying, I regret it. I regret withholding an apology. I regret it. Ooh, somebody upset. They cussing folks out in this piece. Yeah. Six of Wands. Somebody is saying, you know what, I'm done. I don't, you're crazy. I hate that this has happened. I want out of here. You're selfish. You're petty. Yeah, you're getting on my nerves. You got problems. You cause me nothing but nightmare trouble. This whole thing is a fucking nightmare. They're going through nightmares, man. They're being haunted. Yeah, possibly behind Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands, though, team? Yeah. Somebody is upset that they didn't stand up for a Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands, you know what I'm saying? They could be telling someone else, or feeling pissed off and anxious and upset and cussing whoever these people are that participated out. Seven of Wands reverse, they're saying, like, I can't believe I didn't stand up for this person. I can't believe I didn't defend them. I can't believe I left them out there vulnerable, believing your dizzy, twisted ass. I can't believe I betrayed them. I can't believe it. Yeah. And they're getting betrayed. I feel like, it's flipping, so they could have done this to you all, and now it's happening to them. And then some of these people are getting cussed out about it. That's their karma, though. Ten of Swords at the bottom. Look at these swords. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups reversed. They wanted that stuff for you. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands, Wow, man. That's their bad karma, and will continue to be. Okay, so now let's get out of there. unless they don't, unless they heal and change and transform and, all that good old stuff. So let me just clear out again real quick. Channel that. I send all that energy to Gaia or Source team. All right. Now let's get into collective. What's going to be coming towards you as your, your blessing, or should I say your guidance and advice first, and then if you take the advice, what's going to come towards you, okay? Guidance and advice. Am I still even on at all? I hope so. Look at the flow of abundance. You guys are being guided to flow. You guys are walking into the flow of abundance. Guidance and advice are what the collective needs to know pertaining to this reading. Guidance and advice are what the collective needs to know. Guidance and advice or what the collective needs to know. Aww. Yeah, forgive. Yeah, even someone that never even apologized, okay? But someone is being given guidance to perhaps seek the forgiveness here. You guys do have your back turned, and that's okay, right? But forgive, okay? I know it's for you, it ain't for them. It's for you. Guidance and advice. I know it's not, it doesn't feel that simple, so it's a process, okay? Just set the intention and ask for the help you need, okay? Somebody, though, may end up coming towards you. Those that are, those that are not too locked in their ego or their shadow, okay? They're gonna come towards you, possibly. Look at crystals. Some of you guys may be being guided to work with the crystals here. Oh, wow. Divine love and angel energy healing. Oh, oh. Because of high vibrational living. That's who you guys are. So that's why you guys are being guided to work on and practice the forgiveness process, work on some crystals here, um, align with angelic healing, connect with divine love, get in nature. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that for your releasing, your healing and forgiving, because you guys are in a higher vibrational living place and state. You don't want your progress to be thwarted, right? And disrupted here. So you may be being guided to relax a little bit more. I know that's challenging at times because some good stuff is coming here. Get one more. Dang. Yeah, cleanse and shield your energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're being guided to forgive, continue to cleanse your energy because the universe is aware of what some of y'all have absorbed, what people have done, what people are saying, what they're sending. And so I feel like with all this healing energy, the guidance is simply like, look, it's all right. Download divine love for yourself, align with that. I feel like it's more just about, okay, forgive and then just surround yourself with beautiful energy. There's nothing that they're asking you to do, collective. The guidance and advice is just simply forgive and just continue to cleanse your energy, continue to be you because you have a purpose here. You are a rainbow bridge. So that's kind of that star seed energy, earth angel energy. So there's a reason for you. Okay? You need high vibrational living because you have a higher purpose of why you're here. Okay? So you could be surrounded by unloving people. So that's kind of why the guidance is forgive and you infuse yourself and tap into divine love for yourself. Call in your spirit guides, call in that energy, get in nature, practice some energy clearing. Okay. Set some intentions here so that you can keep your higher vibrational living here so that you can get to your ultimate wish fulfillments that you are getting. Okay. You are getting. Okay, so what is going to be the outcome if the collective takes that advice? Let's go with forgive. If they're able, to, hmm, Four of Cups, that's interesting. Why is that? Oh, okay. So if you take the advice, you're going to heal from all of this energy of feeling alone, feeling rejected, you know, feeling, whatever these people did, right? Four of Cups, bored, disgruntled. As you forgive that, what people did to try to keep you in the Four of Cups energy, you're going to be this rising star. You're going to heal. You're going to get your wishes come true. Okay. What about crystals? Yeah, look at working with crystals. Some of you may be being guided to, an occupation dealing with either crystals or crystal healing. The universe is going to give you a gift, an Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity. Okay. Um, some kind of a lucrative offer. Okay. You are the rainbow. Look at Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Your confidence will be rebuilt. Okay. Um, yeah. Four of Pentacles. You'll be free. You know what I'm saying? The Four of Pentacles in the upright is like people having power and control over you, people holding onto your energy, people holding you back, or you having financial problems or whatever. In the reverse, it's almost like you're the rainbow bridge. Okay, people won't have power over you anymore. They won't be able to control you. They won't be able to hold you back. They won't be able to hold on to you. Okay, they won't be able to affect your money. Okay, waterfall of divine love. Look at God is stepping in. Spiritualist in there. That's an upgrade, a higher level of awakening, a higher commitment. You're going to manifest a higher level of love, a waterfall of love, a love full, okay, commitments that are full of love if you take this advice, okay? Hmm. Angel energy healing, okay. You'll be granted a strategy and a plan for your life and healing your investments and things that you hold precious and near and dear to you. So look all these pentacles, man. We got pentacles and fire and earth. Yeah, that's earth, fire, and then that's water. Um, yeah, anything that you felt like you lost, investments and things that got jacked up and tainted in some kind of way, there will be healing for all of that. You'll get your justice. I love this. You'll get justice for all of it, okay? Your money, your investments, what was important to you, okay? Cleanse and shield your energy. Cleanse and shield the energy. Cleanse and shield the energy. Look at that. Manifest. Boom. You'll manifest, okay, a clean living space, even. Like, it's going to cleanse. It's going to be like magic to cleanse and shield your energy by taking this advice of constantly, trying to work on this whole forgiveness or allowing it in or bringing in the love, working with the crystals, right? That is going to be like magic for you. Okay, you're going to feel cleansed. You're going to feel shielded. You're going to feel protected, right? And it's going to feel like magic. It's going to literally feel like magic. Again, people won't have power over you anymore. People won't be able to hold you back anymore. They can do the spell work until somebody put them in the casket, okay? But it's not going to affect you anymore. They can hold back their apologies all until they go into the casket. But as you guys do this, there's not going to have power over you anymore. Your spirit guides is guiding you guys into calmer water. Some of you guys are moving or relocating or being guided across the water or something, okay? Away from all this heartache, yeah. And these karmic cycles where people, all this petty energy, your guides, are providing many of you with the justice that you deserve for all these injustices, these jealous people, the pettiness, the karmic loops, the heartache, the sadness that people caused. They're guiding you away from that, releasing their power, okay, and their hold or their influence off of you. And that's the benefit. That's the outcome. Beautiful. I love that energy, okay? So I'm going to get you guys a runes like I did earlier and a romance angel, okay? And I think I'll pull one high priestess card and see what the universe has to say about that, okay? And then we're done. Thank God, right? We're done. We're done. These kind of readings are long. One day I'll get the short versions, okay? Right now I'm kind of being very basic. I'm guided to just be basic in terms of what I'm doing right now. So in the near future, you guys, we got some goodies and some surprises. Okay. All right, team. Could we get some beautiful runes for the collective if they take the advice of Source and their light team? Some runes. Forgive. Forgive. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm going to do, since it fell here, I'm going to put it here. Okay, I got two. So I'm going to take it as this, this. You guys got a lot of talisman to come out. I have 3 talisman out on you guys. It's interesting. Came out earlier. Let's see this one. Ooh. Aww. Okay, so as the collective, continue following the guidance and advice of the universe here, as you forgive, protection, encourage, and assistance from others and good decision making is going to be coming in for you. So it's just going to free up your energy. It's going to clear up your energy for courage to go forward, courage to connect with more helpful people, okay, that are not going to violate you in any kind of way here. And you'll see that you'll have better decision making in terms of, like who you're connecting to or who you're allowing to get close to you. You'll see that, you'll feel that. Okay. Maybe not immediately, but it's going to be as a result. Okay. Now, with the crystals and this Ace of Pentacles, it says it's going to speed up your journey here. Ease of a transition, aid in communication, bringing in some good news for you, and finding your new spiritual way. And these are all cards that says, to carry these runes, okay, to help you, right? Talisman. Over here with the rainbow and the Queen of Wands, it says here, um, you will get new ideas, creative endeavors. You'll nurture your project, be able to take care of your family. Okay. Down here with the Hierophants, we got this earlier. Um, you'll learn how to trust in source and the universe a lot more, even when you feel like you don't know what's going to happen. Just trusting and knowing that you're being divinely guided and that love will overflow. Okay. With Seven of Pentacles and the angel energy is kind of, let's see why those two are in reverse. Wisdom and joy, Pentacles, learning, communication, tradition, contemplation, wise counsel, creative spark, happiness, celebration, harmony, family, fellowship, okay, inner peace, universe. Okay, and then over here it's creativity, new ideas, birth. So I feel like you all are going to be assisted with releasing the bad investments or things that just did not pay off. Sorry, I didn't even know y'all was gone. And rebirth, okay? Through that angel healing, more creativity, some new ideas, mother energy, inner growth, okay? And then lastly, over here, you're going to manifest joy and happiness. Sorry, joy and happiness in your life. Harmonious partnerships, harmonious family relations, people that want to work with you and build with you from a healthy space and a loving space and place. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm almost there. What energy is the collective embodying right now to go through this process as they're moving away from all of that toxic devil energy or practices and things that were done? What energy the collective is currently embodying? High Priestess of Light here to help them to continue to go forward and to help them to even follow the guidance and the advice that you all are given. What energy is the collective embodying, please? Based on this reading here, what energy are they embodying? Wow, why did it do that? It's in reverse. Transmission, perception, communication. You guys are blocking any kind of communication that's harsh. You're blocking it. It fell over here. And some of you guys, you're adjusting your perception, okay? But you're blocking anything that's not going to bring you joy, anything that's not wise. So, telepathy. Because you're perceptive, you know some stuff here, okay? You guys are setting clear intentions and you're taking strides towards your success. Some of you guys are embodying kind of like you're letting go of some like past life stuff here. It's in reverse. Things of the past is what I'm picking up here. It says unknown feelings, past life influence. Things in the past that did not value you with this sacred gratitude and appreciation. It was in reverse. And I feel like you guys are like embodying an energy of setting intention to cut off any communication or cut off any type of dialogue with people who, you know what I'm saying, were ungrateful, okay, um, did not appreciate you, did not resolve things properly with you, okay, that, you know, basically came in and took advantage of your open heart and your optimism. And so, yeah, you guys are releasing it so that you can retain it or regain it. Okay, there's the twins. Oh, some of you don't want, like, man, mm-mm-mm. You're going to get your miracles, you know. You're tapping in, okay? You're trying to build your own world and create, okay? But pertaining, you know, to this twin, um, some of you guys are just deciding to plant something new because um, the river of blessings was in reverse. You feel like these people, you know, they're constraining, they're not healed, they're not awakening, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They disrupt the rivers of blessings. So you guys are touching earth to plant something new here, which is a free will choice. It is. Okay. I feel like with these two that actually came out, it's because you guys feel like people fail to make proper effort and real intentions to do right by you. And because of that, you're in this energy, the telepathy communication in the reverse, because their failure to do the right thing by you. Yep. Oof. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, because you're trying to clear your energy so you can move on and plant something new, like the card said, right? It's gonna be all right, y'all. This is the good part. Most of y'all are getting out of all that heavy energy, depending on where you are on the timeline. You know, you've already done significant amount of healing. For those that is romantic or they're concerned about romance, could we get some guidance for the collective here? And we're done, team. I'm not gonna even do the initials. I was, but I ain't gonna even go there. Intuitive guidance for the collective based on this reading, what they should know, guidance or advice. Free yourself. Yeah. It's time to take back full control of your life. That's what you guys have been doing. And then decide what you want. Mm. Healing family issues just fell on the floor. I feel like someone else could be being guided to free themselves also collective and healing family issues. This could be the one. I feel like ask your guides or higher vibrational people to help you that you feel like you can trust. Yeah, here's deception. See, I'm glad I said it that way because some of you guys got frenemies in disguise, okay? So be mindful of getting love advice, romantic advice, sharing about who you're dating or who's on your mind, or, you know what I'm saying, with friends and family because they're wearing a false mask, okay? Oh, why? That's way too many, team. But did y'all see that? Jesus. Mm. Somebody is going to be being guided collective to express their love to you, depending on who you are in the dynamic, okay? Um, yeah. As you free yourself, some of you are going to have to continue to cleanse your energy and make that a solid intention to totally free yourself, okay? Um, work on forgiving your parents and your family here. We do have forgiveness up there. Work on that, whether you ever see them again on this earth or not. But do all that you can energetically and work with your team to assist you with that. Hmm. Someone got into unrequited love marriage situation or higher level of a commitment, and that was their, you know, that's their free choice to collective. Okay, that's not something for you to. This is just for you to know. Like some people make these decisions for different reasons because they are wearing a mask, they have family issues, they go to the wrong people for advice, and they fail to free themselves. Okay. And so, you know, you, on the other hand, you're being guided to understand that, listen, as you do your part, someone's going to be expressive with love to you, and you all are going to have the time to get to know one another. Okay. And for some of you that want marriage, it could be something that could lead to this higher level of commitment if that's what you want. Okay. All right, you guys, that concludes this reading. I know it was long and I know it's a little heavy, and I'm going to do a mini breath work here because I want to release and clear energy and shut it down in that way. So you can click off now if you're not really into that, but I'm doing this for the collective and those who will come on here later. Okay. If that's not something you're really about. Light team, please assist. My intention is to channel all of that heavy energy to release it. I ask for the womb healers, Kuan Yin, and the energy of open out here. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Thank you, team. May all of that density, team, all of that heavy trauma, toxicity, basal, malevolent, fear, ego based energy that was through the reading, all of the spell work, all of the, you know, all of that energy to hurt and sabotage the collective on the deepest cellular and quantum level, On a time release, all directions of time and space through the Akash, Lords of the Akash, I'm asking for assistance here on behalf of myself, my son, or the collective in this reading. Akashic clearing of this, rewrite of higher level contracts under the direction of the higher selves and source, spiritual guidance team of the highest frequency, the most optimum, benevolent, happiest, blissful, successful, youthful, glorious, healthy, blessed, prosperous, joy filled selves possible. All those stories, I'm asking for transmutative energy here to release these programs, release the addictions to the pleasure pain cycles, the contracts and vows of poverty, of silence, of sickness, of disease, of pain and suffering, of bullying, of loss, of giving away one's power, trauma, trauma bonding, all illusions. Oh, there it is. I just felt a clench and a jump in my sacral. Yes, all exploitation of sexual energy, creative energy, sacral energy, stagnant emotions, distorted feminine energy, mm, all abuse, sexual abuse, whew, all sexual exploitation, all thievery, all ciphering of energy, people trying to energy harvest. I'm asking for that release, that cord extraction. Archangel Michael, please. And any other guides and angels, Violet Fire team, Egyptian team, Galactic team, Gaia, Earth elementals, any assistance here. Things that are projected constantly, things that are on a loop, rumors, sabotage, all of it, team. All of the pain, all of the loss, all of the grief, all of the confusion. I'm asking for assistance with adrenals, the adrenal system, the vagus nerve, the central nervous system. Ooh, wow, thank you, team. Okay. Mm, yes. The root chakra. I'm asking for amp protection there, amp healing, a release of trauma that's there, the release, and then getting into neutrality, raising the frequency, safety, and security and neutrality. Love, safety, security, and neutrality pertaining to this. But release, wow. Whoa. Okay. Energetic detox, emotional detox. But I'm asking that this is done gently with compassion for the collective, that it's alchemized and released in love and effortless through their entire system, where it's stagnated in their body. The throat chakra, I'm asking for support, communication, perception, forgiveness of the self and those that participated. Pink energy, green energy, heart, soul. Bring in that, please, team. Inner child comfort, inner child healing, inner child play for every drudgery that the collective has had to live through at the hands of what showed up in the reading. I'm asking for Archangel Raphael, regenerate vitality, health, and well being to the physicality, nutrition, body's ability to absorb proper nutrition, auric repair, technological, social media, all data, all burdens to be dropped, projections, things that were thrown onto the collective that's not theirs. I'm asking, cut, drop, uproot. Mm, wow. Rest, recuperation. I invite in Reiki as a master. Call in the masters of old, my lineage. The gang stalking energy, the cyber stalking energy. Release, amp, cut the cords of their attempts to siphon, extract. Return all of their energies back. I'll also send the collectives their energy back to them. And I call all of my energy, power, and soul fragments. We call our soul fragments and power back to us on a time release from all of these events, from past life things that we carried into this life with some of these people, returning their energy, retaining the wisdom lessons. Okay, I was trying to see if a light language was going to come through, but I'm being guided just to go straight to the whole open, so you can just either affirm or if you feel guided to do it for yourself and set the intention, you can. I invite you to Google that if you're not aware of it. I too have other videos on whole open here. You would have to search through some of the playlists that I've created. The intention is whole open for the self, the inner child, and then all those that were involved in the toxicity in this reading for the collective here. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Wow. Ooh. Om Hari Om. Om Shanti. Klim. I do apologize, you guys, because I think the internet or the data froze for a second and my eyes were closed. And so when I opened my eyes back up and glanced, I saw that. So I do apologize for that. And I totally invite you guys to listen to either my session that I have on a playlist with the whole Open Open No. If you don't want to listen to mine particularly, I encourage you to search through YouTube. There's tons of beautiful different versions of that. Um, that can assist you with that process. And if you're not clear about what it is, look into it. There's a reason. It may seem simple, it may sound like it doesn't make sense or it's not doing anything, but it's an ancient Hawaiian practice that was created eons ago, and it holds a very, very high vibration. Okay, so it sounds simple and meaningless, but sometimes it's the most simplest, seemingly meaningless things that holds the most potent power, man. Okay. All right, bright souls. I appreciate those of you who came in and may you be well. Yep, that throat chakra. Listen. See, look at that. That's freeing up some stuff there for you guys. It's clearing all of that out of the throat. Okay. All right. I send you guys love and light and namaste.